guys? So today we're going to talk about this lens. This is a Canon 24-105 f3.5 to 5.6 IS STM camera lens. What it means, IS is image stabilization. STM means that the motors inside the lens are silent. So when it's trying to focus, you don't hear the motors running, and I can show you an example right now. What you hear in the background, that kind of like rumbling noise, is the motors inside the camera trying to focus on my face. So I had to switch the lens out to this one that I'm using right now because that's awful sound. I'm going to show you some videos that I've taken with it. I have night shots, I have street shots, I have astro shots, I also have some photos for you guys to take a look at. So the reason why I decided to go with this lens out of all the other Canon lenses out there was, one, because it was affordable, two, the guy at the camera shop actually recommended this lens to me, and it's done a pretty good job. I actually use this probably like 90% of the time. All right, roll the shots.
Here's some shots I took at 24 millimeters. This is as wide as it gets. These shots are also handheld. I'm pretty shaky when it comes to handheld shots, so I think that the image stabilization on this lens is pretty good. This lens is really good for vlogging. It's wide so it gets your surroundings, but also the autofocus is amazing on this. You can see how quickly it focuses onto my face. In this shot, you see how quickly it focuses on the donut and then onto my friend. The STM is also a great feature. The motors are silent, and I'll turn up the volume on this one. So we're here, we found this bridge, and it totally looks like the bridge from A Quiet Place if you've seen it. And if you're wondering about the shallow depth of field, it's pretty good on this also. You could still achieve that bokeh look at this aperture. I find that most of the time I have to zoom in to get that super blurry background. This shot was taken at Joshua Tree National Park. This one I had on a tripod to get that long exposure shot of the cars. The lens did great. Here's some night shots in New Orleans. These shots are also handheld. Lastly, I'll show you some photos that I took with this lens. These last two are unedited.
Alright guys, so that's what I have for you today on this lens. If you have any more questions, comment below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.